There's a lot of planning that goes into a Disney vacation, but one of the most important things that you're going to want to consider is what and how to pack. And if it's your first time going to one of the Disney parks, you may be confused about what you need to bring or what you need to wear, and we're about to head on our first Disneyland vacation, so I want to share exactly what we are packing and bringing with us for our very first visit. So let's get into what we are packing. So to give a little bit of a background into our trip, we have a very quick trip on our hands. We are going to be landing on a Tuesday around noon, and then we are going to be leaving on a Saturday very early in the morning. So that leaves us with part of a day on Tuesday. We have a park day at Disneyland, a park day at Disney California Adventure, one downtown Disney days, and then the rest of the days are just going to be travel days. But to complicate matters a little bit more, we are going to be flying on Spirit Airlines, and we only have a personal item that we can take, so we got to fit everything in this Vera Bradley duffel bag, but it's going to be fine. I'm going to show you the outfits we're taking. One thing that's very important that I recommend is before you even start your packing process, check the weather and see what the weather is going to look like during your Disneyland or Disney World visit. That'll give you a good indication of what you need to pack and what you should wear during your visit. We are visiting in the late October season, and so it's going to be around 70 degrees whenever we go to the park, so we are expecting to just wear short sleeves and shorts whenever we are at the parks. For our travel day, I'm going to be bringing a Minnie Mouse sweatshirt with me because it can get a little bit chilly whenever you are actually on the plane, and then I'm going to be wearing a short sleeve Mickey Mouse t-shirt from American Eagle and a pair of jeans. These will be very nice because they take up a little bit of room, so it's nice that I can wear them. It's also kind of chilly on the plane sometimes, so this will keep me warm, and if I need jeans for whatever reason whenever we are at the parks, it'll be nice to just have a pair on hand. So I am planning on wearing part of my travel outfit for the first day. Whenever we hit the ground running on Tuesday around noon, we're going to go to downtown Disney in the evening, so I'm planning on wearing the Mickey Mouse shirt and probably a pair of shorts for the rest of the day. For our first park day at Disneyland, I'm going to wear a pair of shorts, and then I'm going to wear a t-shirt with the Hitchhiking Ghosts on there that say Happy Haunts, and I also made a pair of Minnie Mouse ears that I'm planning on wearing to the parks as well. So that will be my first park day outfit. For our California Adventure Day, we are definitely going with a Cars theme. We are doing a theme centered around the Cozy Cone theme, and so I made some Minnie Mouse ears to wear for the visit, and then we also have a Cozy Cone Motel shirt that I'm going to be wearing. This is also a short sleeve t-shirt, and then I plan on wearing a skirt for the visit because these are very comfortable to wear at Disney World or Disneyland. For our day at downtown Disney, we are planning on wearing matching Disneyland shirts. These are made from the Bella Canvas t-shirts that you can get at Michael's or on Amazon. We absolutely love using these shirts whenever we cricket and make our own shirts for the parks. And then I also have a pair of leggings that I'm planning on taking. These are very comfortable to wear to the parks as well. I'm planning on bringing these in case it's cold for one of our park days. It'll match both of my outfits, but it's also just nice to have a pair of long leggings on hand in case you need them, in case the weather does get chillier. Then for our final day, our travel day to come home, I'm planning on just wearing this Disney Snacks shirt and then also a pair of jeans because we'll be on the plane, and then I'll also have the sweatshirt to have on the plane so that way I can stay warm. The park shoes that I'm planning on taking are my pink Kuru tennis shoes that I absolutely love. I'm very excited to try them out whenever I am at the parks, but those will be the sole pair of shoes that I bring with me on my visit since we don't have a ton of space to bring other shoes. My recommendation for outfits, definitely if you're wanting to make your own outfit whenever you go to the Disney parks, one thing that I recommend is definitely see what kind of lands and characters are at the parks to kind of theme your outfits around, then decide on what the weather is and which outfit would pair nicely with the weather and the character or theme that you were trying to go around. But even though we have a quick trip, that is still a good amount of clothes that we have to take with us and pack into our Vera Bradley duffel bag. But one thing that I like to do is that I forgot to mention, for the parks, I'm definitely going to be bringing a Loungefly with me. We are bringing this Cozy Cone Motel Cars themed Loungefly. I'm very excited to use it in the parks. But one thing I like to do, because Loungefly bags are kind of rigid and they don't bend very easily and they do take up a good amount of space, I do like to pack some of my clothing inside of the Loungefly bag so that way I can bring the bag but also not take up too much space in my luggage. So what I'll do is I'll actually fold up some of the clothes that I'm planning on taking and I'll just pack it inside of the Loungefly bag and then put it inside of the duffel itself. So I'm going to continue to just fold the rest of the shirts that I'm taking, and then even though they may be a little bit wrinkled inside of the bag, what I'm going to do when I actually get to our hotel and we actually get all settled, I'm going to take all of the clothes out from inside of the Loungefly and I'm going to lay them out to get unwrinkled for my park visits. So I actually surprised myself, if you can believe it, all of my outfits besides our first travel day outfit that I'll be wearing on the airplane actually fits inside of this Lightning McQueen Loungefly bag, which is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and put it inside of my duffel bag so that way it will take up 1/2 of the duffel bag, and I'm going to try to show how much space that'll take up. So it's just in this portion of the bag, so it still leaves me a good amount of room on the other side in case I get any souvenirs, just to make sure that, you know, there's space if I need anything to bring back with me whenever I am done with my visit. I do also have some pajamas I'm going to take with me. I just have a little Old Navy t-shirt that I like to wear to bed, and then also I'm going to bring a pair of gym shorts to wear to bed as well. These will double as shorts that I can potentially wear in the parks if I wanted something more comfortable. So this is nice. I can kind of kill two birds with one stone by being able to have some pajamas, but also something practical to wear to the parks if I need to. As far as clothing goes, of course I'll have my Minnie Mouse sweatshirt that I can wear if I need something to keep me warm, but another thing I'm bringing is my collapsible Mickey Mouse raincoat that I got from Columbia. This is so nice because it just folds down into this little Mickey Mouse pouch, but then you can open it up and it is a raincoat. So this will be perfect if it does decide to rain when we are over there. Not sure if it will, but it's also just a perfect other jacket that I can have whenever I'm at the parks or just walking around downtown Disney. As far as clothing goes, that is all I'm going to be packing with me for my Disneyland visit. But another thing that you're going to want to consider are some essentials that you want to have not only whenever you're traveling, but whenever you are actually in the parks. So I want to share with you some of my absolute essentials I like to take with me on any Disney visit. Of course, you'll need some of your toiletry essentials. I recommend bringing toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, contact solution, anything you need whenever it comes to toiletries. Highly recommend bringing that with you. To keep my bag organized, because I am just going in a duffel bag, I am going to be bringing this Kate Spade. It's a makeup pouch or like a toiletries pouch, but I'm going to use it to keep all of my toiletries in, all of my essentials in, and potentially my ears, depending on how everything fits inside of here. So let's see about that. I'm already going to go ahead and put my deodorant inside of the makeup pouch, and then I also have a glasses case because I'm going to wear contacts to the park, but inside of that I'm going to bring some earplugs in case our hotel is noisy for whatever reason or I need them. I've got my contacts. I also have contact solution that I'm going to be putting in there as well, so that's going to go ahead and just already go in the makeup case because I won't need that until we actually get to Disneyland. But the other things I'm planning on putting in here are a portable charger. This is essential. I absolutely take this every time I go to the Disney parks because you are on your phone all the time. Not only that, we are flying on Spirit Airlines, so they don't have outlets inside of the airplane to charge your devices throughout your trip, and we do have a long flight ahead of us, so I'm going to be bringing a portable charger so that way I can charge my device. I'm just putting that inside of the pouch right beside my deodorant and my eyeglasses case. Another thing I recommend taking is some type of device or thing to pull your hair back if you have long hair when you're in the parks. I'm bringing a simple flower claw clip, but I also have hair ties in case I go on a ride or just want to have my hair back if it is a very hot day. When we go out there, the Magic Band Plus will be releasing at Disneyland, so I am going to bring my Magic Band Plus with me, and that's going to go inside of the pouch as well because I won't need it on my actual flight. I do have a charger for the portable charger, and then I'm going to be bringing a charger for my vlogging camera, and that's going to come with us as well, and that's probably going to go in here depending on how space is looking like, so that way it is protected during our visit. I do also have a separate charger for the portable charger, so this is one that has the USB on the end, so that way I can charge my phone whenever I am walking around the parks. And then I'm also going to be bringing a separate charger for inside of the hotel to charge my phone throughout the night. I am going to be bringing multiple pairs of headphones for a couple of reasons. In case they do have in-flight entertainment on the Spirit flights, I am bringing a pair of headphones that have the audio jack because this will plug right into the seat if there are screens to be able to watch movies throughout the flight. I am going to be bringing my AirPods as well, so that way I can play on my phone or listen to things. And then I also will have a pair of headphones that has the lightning cable at the end in case my AirPods die or whatever reason. I'll have another pair of headphones as backup, so that way I can stay entertained. I also have a matching wallet, but A wallet is essential to keep all of your, essential payment and licenses inside of here for your visit. So that is also going to go in my little pouch. So that way I know where it is at all times. So that way I don't misplace it. The only other thing that we will be bringing with us are snacks. So we are going to be packing a lot of things snack wise because we do have a long flight ahead of us. We do want to have some snacks on hand when we actually get to the park. So that way we can have some snacks on hand. We're bringing things like gummy bears, gummy worms. We have some goldfish that we are taking. We're planning on bringing some pieces of fruit. We have some grapes that we're going to have for the actual flight. So we will just have a couple of snacks with us that we can keep in our bag so that way we can eat it on the flight. I did go ahead and zip up all of my essentials inside of my little makeup bag, and I'm going to see how the ears fit. I went ahead and just put them in like this because I do want them to be protected for the actual flight and travel, and it looks like they're going to zip up perfectly. So this is very important if you're bringing ears or ears that you have made. You want to make sure that they travel well. So having some type of pouch to keep them in is a good way to keep them safe for your travels. The only other thing I'll be bringing is a plastic water bottle. This is perfect for on your flight. You will always have water if needed. I like to bring an empty plastic water bottle because you can't get it through security. This will be perfect to have with you on hand whenever you are actually in the parks, so that way you can have water with you and you can stay hydrated throughout your visit. Packing can be an intimidating process, but ultimately I recommend checking the weather, packing accordingly, making sure your clothing is comfortable and you have absolutely enough packed for your visit, and don't forget essentials that you may need at the park. And if you are looking for any other type of information or essentials you may need when going to Disneyland or any Disney park, I recommend checking out this video next. I hope you found this video helpful. Enjoy your trip to Disneyland. I'm excited to share my trip with you as well, and we'll see you in the next video. See you guys!